You may not know it, but there is a culture war going on in the entertainment industry, and we are smack dab in the middle of it, and we can influence it one way or the other. Take a look at this load of cash that Disney dropped to make the Snow White remake that nobody wanted and is ugly as sin. The movie's coming out this weekend. The reviews are already abysmal. They dropped $209 million to make this utter piece of garbage. The studio was warned by everybody to not make it. You can do what you want with Mulan and the Tigger movie, whatever the hell you want to make, but don't touch Snow White. That's sacred. That's sacred ground. And for the studio to look down their noses at fans that have been die-hard since the 40s and to go ahead and still make this film is preposterous. But compare that to last weekend's release of The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes story done in beautiful hand-drawn animation. We're going back to that 2D style that I think a lot of people agree died a very, very early death. I mean, if you look at the last films that were done in 2D animation, you've got The Prince of Egypt, The Road to El Dorado, The Princess and the Frog. These are some of the most beautiful films ever put to screen, and that art form just died overnight. Here we have this Daffy Duck and Porky Pig movie coming out of absolutely nowhere, and I'll talk about that in a second, but it took just $15 million to make. That's it. That's $194 million less dollars it took to make this film, and yet it's far superior visually than Snow White. But the sad thing is, this Looney Tunes movie has only made $5 million back after a week in the theaters. But contrary to how bad Snow White might be, it's probably going to earn its money back, if not get really close. And let's say it broke $1 billion. I would not at all be surprised, because there is such a thing as hate watching. Besides the fact that you can't go anywhere without seeing or hearing something about Snow White. Disney is going all in on this movie.
Stop being sneezy without feeling sleepy.
The kids hear it on their Yoto players. It's on the TV. It is everywhere. Disney is pushing this harder than Ryan Reynolds ever pushed Deadpool. And that is saying something.
Come again?
And while Disney is pouring all of their resources into this sacrilegious film, they're going to get rewarded plentifully, whether people love it or not. And let's say all the reviews are horrible. Let's say it gets 2% on Rotten Tomatoes from both critics and audiences. As long as they make their money, they're going to keep doing this. And I'm not sharing anything new. You know that. On the other hand, you have Warner Brothers not making a peep about this Looney Tunes movie. The only reason I found out about this movie is because I'm a movie enthusiast and I refresh my movie release calendar every 5 minutes. There is a war against big studios and entertainment. If you don't believe me, go to HBO Max and look up the Looney Tunes cartoons. They're not there anymore. They've been eradicated, erased. Warner Brothers doesn't want people to see this Daffy Duck cartoon, so why release it in the theaters? Because then they can point to the low numbers and say it made no money back. Nobody wants to see this stuff. But how wrong are they? Think of this. If Disney didn't pour all their resources into these crappy remakes, and then they actually try to put their heads together to form something original and something that everybody wants, what about a hand-drawn Mickey Mouse cartoon where he and Pluto go on some adventure in Toontown? Literally every demographic would go see that movie because that would appeal to everybody. But the suits at Disney have retired from creativity. They have resigned from storytelling. They have resigned from originality. So instead, they recycle stuff and expect us to keep feeding them money. It's not a coincidence that a Goofy movie is one of Disney's best movies. And for my money, I think it's one of the best movies in general. Because there is so much love and care that oozes from every frame of that movie.
Real love bursting out of every scene.
And that's what we're missing in almost every movie today. But I feel that same care and affection from this Daffy Duck and Porky Pig movie. And that's what makes it so endearing. So all I'm saying is, wait to see Snow White. It'll be on Disney Plus in a month. Every movie studio thrives on the opening weekend tickets. That's where they put all their chips in. So if you just hold off for a week, go check out a matinee the week later if you're that desperate to watch it. Wait a month and instead Go see this 2D animation movie from Warner Brothers, show Disney that you're rejecting their recycled crap, and tell Warner Brothers that you want more of this. Well, that's all I've got for you today. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next video. My kids hear it on their Yoto players. It's on the TV. It's it's alright. The only reason I knew about it is because I'm a movie aficionado. Aficionado? Enthusiast.